Hello, welcome back. Last time I solved the big puzzle, Unfrozen Spire. It did not lead to a blue key, and I don't know what does, so I'm just going to wander around and attempt to gather stars now. Ooh. Okay, I see something I'd like to try. I guess I have to start from here. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'd like you to move there. And here. I go here. Do I die if I do this? No! That's a way to cross spikes, so if I could reface that tornado, I would be across spikes. Okay. Neat. So, if the tornado is directly on the spikes, that will get me over them. So that explains at least part of what's going on here, and does get me a star. Okay. Did I do the music thing here already? No, I'm missing 2 notes. Okay. So, among other things... Let's see, if I have you do this, then you get stuck. You are facing south now, though. While that's nice, it doesn't do what I need it to. I could send myself north. And you do be pushable there, but that's not helping me. So I have to land next to you to push you at all. I can move you this way. Okay, is this getting closer to something I need? Maybe. A lot of this is just like, where can you push a tornado where it'll actually be able to do useful work? I think this might have a route that will function. If I can simply put you here, which I can, then I'm done. Check it out, I crossed some spikes. Alright, who needs that cape? Me. I do. That's who. But not for that room, at least. Okay, so the elementals explain that conundrum. They also get me here conveniently. I should get that key at some point. It's not a high priority, but I might as well do it. Okay, that star. There are 2 tornadoes here. I suppose maybe this is actually the island of air instead of ice. It's just the air is very cold up here. I have 1 elemental there. To get that star, I'd want to extract the 2 boxes and put them in those holes, I guess. Or also the cloud could help me a bit. I already got the diamond that was all the way up there, so I don't need you for that task. I guess you're forgetting the star. Right, okay, so also I need to push a thing onto... Okay, so I don't have a cursor. Cloud goes in hole, box goes in hole. Gonna need to bring you differently. Okay, somehow. That's not gonna work that well. Oh, this is cumbersome. I cannot work with... Maybe I can work with this. Yeah, that's fine. So how simply can I do what I'm trying to do? If you blow that way, that goes all the way over. So that's not quite how I want to operate that situation. Well, okay, how are you going to improve that? I guess starting with this. If I had done that, that would do not quite the job. Let's do a little differently. That's not it yet. That could be if I could get through you. Actually, before I do any of those things... First bucks toward hole. Okay, so now cloud toward hole. I just want a north-facing tornado in the way of that. Which kind of puts the tornado not where I want it, but let's, I'll change what I want then. Not quite. Still need a little bit of a tweak. There we go. Okay. That's what I wanted. You go north. You get pushed across hole. Now you actually go across that hole. Wait for me to help you along. There we go. That's a star for me. Okay. Do I know where the music is? The map won't show me. I have laid eyes on it before, but I'm just going to have to re-explore the land to find it manually. Sorry, I scared that seagull for nothing. There's a star down there. Let's try for it. Can I get you? There's an uncrossable hole, implying the answer's probably no until Cape. Yeah, that hole there, I cannot get across this with any of the tools I have. So I'm going to say no to this. There is a star on this screen. Okay, so what about you? That's mostly for convenient access to this. Well, I suppose I could start with that. Ding. Ding. But now no tornado friends are in reach. And I don't think there's a particularly good way I can change that. Alright, so first I would need... How would that one in the center be moved? Well, by another tornado, that's what. Where would I like it? Accessible to me, that would be nice. How am I going to achieve that? I don't know. Well, wherever I... Okay, so it's going to have to be accessible, but then the other one... Okay, so now I'm directing you. That didn't do anything. I can do this. So whatever I do, the one that blows is going to replace the one that is blown. Okay, well that's not going to work then. Let's get that key. Whoops. Oh, I need to slide into you, don't I? Also, no, I wouldn't die there. I could push it out. If I could get to the other side, which I think I can this way, then I would have that key. No, I can't quite get to the other side that way. Okay, in that case... Whoops, that's fine. No, it's not. Guess I'm gonna need to blow to the... Wait, what? Oh, hold on. Isn't this okay? Well... Can I save myself? Doesn't look like it. Well, that's so... Oh, wait, right. That is as far as ice would slide me. And also, I can reset the room with a key collected, and it stays collected. Okay. So those bells. Why did I think I needed all the tornadoes? Didn't I just basically have this done? Like, what specifically is the issue with this? Is it that I can't quite get out? Oh, I can't quite get up to the blue bell. Can I start with the blue bell? You're in the right place, but wrong orientation, so let's do this. And right place, wrong orientation. I can't get to you there. Still not quite, but this'll fix it. And I can slide into you, so that'll give me the blue. Can I recover you afterward? I think so. Can I recover me afterward? Yes. Ah, that's what you're for. Okay. That's my escape route. Is this all I need? I think so. There we go, start. "98. Might hit triple digits today, we will see. There's a star in this corner, and a cape, and a lock, and I can't do anything about those things. Tablet here, don't know what it means. Oh right, I haven't played the music because I haven't found all the notes. Let's do a note check. No notes here. No notes here. Yeah, no elementals, so nothing... Well, there is a note, but I got it already. Can't do anything about what's happening here until I have a blue key, and that comes from unknown location. No notes here. You don't yet interact with me. I mean, I can go where that shows with a seagull, if I want. No, I can't, actually. Yeah, still no idea what those are about. So I'm going in, like, rotated reading order here for some reason. There's a note on this screen. What is this screen? I've, like, never looked at this. Okay, I remember. I did look at it once-ish. So an elemental is here. I will need your assistance with that bell, and how will that happen? So that makes you fall. What? So clearly you need to start like this and actually go a different direction. That doesn't let me do anything. Ah, I see why I want to ring the bell there. Okay. What I had originally actually was useful. Well, it would be if I could step there, but the bell is unrung. Wait, why did... Oh, okay, so that offset is not quite what I thought. So, okay, you spent your entire move budget there. So if I do this... Yeah, you're still under my control. But not enough. I need more control than this. So if I do that, go here. There we go, now I can get to the portal. Whoops. Except I can't, because I can't go down there without the bell being rung. This keeps happening. So that doesn't make sense to me. Where's the other bell? Okay, it's here. I cannot imagine how I would ring this bell. It seems kind of unringable. Where's the music? It does go foom. Oh, I think I see it. It's 2 tiles, 2 steps right of the Cyan portal entrance. Like south and 1 east from here. So I need to get into that cyan portal. It seems like I can't until I've rung the, like, clay-colored bell yet. I'll blow my clothes off, it's all cold. Well, okay, what if I wasted a move and... oh. No, you still slide, because that's just what happens when something goes down a thing. I still can't go across there. Everything in this room seems pretty unreachable. I don't really see a way in to be able to do anything here. Wait, no, what am I talking about? I need... well, I can't have what I need. So I need elemental. In this spot facing south. That's what I can't have. Not until the bell is rung, but the bell requires going through the cyan portal, and it seems like... wait, hang on, I can maintain some control here. Not enough, and also there are no ways for me to go off. You can go through, but I can't yell at you to ring that bell. What are you yelling out of? Like, my player sprite gets a... something black to the right of his eyes. Why is your mouth on your forehead? Is it because I'm standing on this platform? And that's confusing it? So from here, if I face that way... yeah, then my mouth is in the normal spot. But it's like all messed up when I stand on this. Oh, that's weird. Ah, I don't like it. Yeah. My eyes just were always not on my player sprite until then. There are several red portal entrances. Ah, there's a cloud. Maybe that can help. That can help a lot, actually. Okay, so can I get that cloud and do something with it? Is there stuff to do here? Not anymore. This room is clear. This room has diamonds. I don't know a reason to care about those right now. Here's a cloud. I can send it 2 directions through red. Obviously, south would be better. Okay. So that'd be productive if I could get to the other side. Purple won't let me do that. Nothing will. I can go down here. Can I can't do this, like, afterward. Wait, I can go to the purple portal. Oh, okay, so I was in the right place previously. I just assumed I'd have to enter the room from there, but no. Why would that be? Okay, so... can I just make it as simple as... no. Alright, well, let's just move the elemental first. How will that help me? Okay, different idea. Parity's still wrong. It's okay, I can affect it here. There we go. So now everybody goes to the right. I can still push you the way I want. If I send this south, you will go... isn't that the wrong way? It is. I need the other way. That's doable. Yeah, but then I can't get through. Well, okay. What if I do this? It's still wrong? What if I send you down here first? Oh, since you fell 2, you didn't do any kind of offset. Okay. Okay, so instead let's try... That is actually all I need. At least for opening the way. Here we go. Bell is rung, way is open. I think I need to reset because ringing that bell was not the goal. Now I can do it and open up more things. So bell is rung, everything's in its default state now. I have much more freedom, I can come down there whenever I wish. So I need the icy cloud to get to... Okay, I see. Like that. Push the other way. Here we go, with that all iced up, I can ring the bell. Now, I can't actually hop down there safely. I'll need elemental help, but I've already set that up once, so I can do it again. I'll need you a little bit closer. So once I ring the bell, I want to go... not that way. I think maybe I actually prefer... you down here? That'll get me to the star. Okay, great. That's a ding. I can go here now because the other bell is rung, and the star is mine. Alright, well this cleanup's going pretty well. Yeah, so this one I assert is impossible. This one I asserted was impossible. A seagull is nearby. Can you confirm? No, but you can at least check that I asserted what I thought I did. Yes. Because of that hole in the left. Well, am I absolutely sure I need to ring that bell? There's another bell in here. I can't reach... I can reach one elemental. So I can't open the shortcut without ringing the maroon bell. Maybe the cyan bell's possible? Maybe. That's asking a lot. But maybe. Now, that elemental on the outside can't get to the inside without opening the shortcut. Oh, you're doing a thing. You're making it snow now. Now that one is. Okay, so they have idle animations. That's fun. Yeah, so without opening the shortcut here, you can't get in, and there's no one I can reach. Looks to me like this is a cape-only puzzle. Yeah, okay. So I didn't quite assert what I thought I did. But now I believe... Right, now hang on. There was a note. There was a note on the screen I just left. That was actually the point of being there. So I want to get that note. Okay. Well, it's good to want things. I think step 1 looks like... Oh, I can't do that though. Yeah, can't have elemental here, oriented south. I was going to push the cloud into it, get the cloud where you are. And now, send it right, send it down, while the elemental is positioned also in an impossible spot. Okay, so no, it's simpler than that. Repeat this. No. Instead do... that? I think that will work? Problem is, cloud's not getting where it needs to go now. I was going to put the cloud down there and have the elemental send it right, and then that would give me stuff I can walk on to get to the note. But how would I get the cloud there? Unringing the bell doesn't help me. Can I pre-position the cloud somewhere and have it go... I just don't see how I could park it in, like, this spot. Nothing can really park there, because this is only too tall right here. Elemental can't direct toward where I want it to. This isn't a sufficient backstop. There's nothing else in here to act as one. So I can send the cloud south, but beyond that... Can the elemental, like, later pick it up and send it back north? Well, it certainly can't send it back north, no. Okay. What if we collaborate and you push the cloud into me? How's that sound? Because I know cloud is safe to be pushed into me. It's slow and soft. So let's see. I guess first part of the setup looks like that. Then I can do this if I want. And if I'd been standing somewhere else, then that on its own would have been good enough. Could I have been standing somewhere else? Not in the place I want to be. Not with the cloud there. Okay. Well, that sounds like a problem then. Yeah, we can play that game all day. Still no good. How would I be standing where that cloud is and then push the elemental? Well, by first positioning the elemental here, and the cloud not there. Yeah, so I need a cloud somewhere else first. So what, do I do this on the other side first? It'd have to be like one to the right. And that's just as hard to make happen, I think. Well, maybe I'm thinking of this the wrong way around. No, I'm really not. The reason I want it stopped there is so that I can have the elemental down and then push the cloud. So, cool plan, but cloud stop there means elemental's not getting through. Like, I can't do both of those things at the same time. I don't think I'm pushing the elemental from the other thingy. Is there another way around this? Yes, Yes, I think there is. Okay, no... Maybe... So now I'm thinking... that friend goes down here. And waits where? That's not going to be any good. Also, I need to first halt the cloud here. Ah. Cloud hard to use. How would I get this note? So I have to pave the ice, that much is clear. Paving the ice means either the cloud goes down this going to the right, that would be ideal, or it goes down this other thing to the south and redirects. That's more complicated and seems to involve an impossibility. I don't have to ring the cyan bell because I can escape without it in the cyan portal. So that part's not a problem. The spikes are an issue if I want to come from the west entrance. I'd have to place the elemental over them in an orientation that sends me somewhere. So yeah, everything I'm thinking is coming back to have the elemental blow the cloud toward me while I'm standing where I can block the cloud with my body. But all the ways to do that feel like they're not going to be possible. Anywhere I push this cloud, it pretty much ends up against an edge. It's very hard to come up with any place I can stash it temporarily, because like the number of cloud moves I do has to be small, basically. Okay. Wait, it's simpler than that. It's so much simpler. I could have gotten it at the same time as the star. This is the same as the star puzzle. Okay. Alright, cloud's not involved. Everything is fine. Got it. All I need is this. That's literally it. Okay. Okay. I was looking for a harder puzzle, but this one was not that complicated. Okay. Yeah, other thing I was trying to do probably just can't be done. Alright, there are diamonds here. Still have no idea what more gemstones than the number I have. Interesting, I have 12 black slabs, 11 topaz, sapphire, and rubies. It doesn't even show me my bloodstone count. So presumably there are 5 more diamonds I can get on this island. I've seen one on another island that requires the cape to get to. 1, 2... That's what I was just looking at, I think. 3, 4. There are 4 diamonds here. Yes, that'll get me to 10, then the one through the, like, place of the campfires and stuff would get me to 11. Okay. Alright, well, cleanup's going alright. I have the first 2 columns done as much as they can be, and a little closer to this one. Those I'm not touching right now. Maybe I could go visit the god next time. Maybe I'll walk there now. Well, no, maybe I'll fly there now. Alright, there's a star here, there's a key here, maybe I can get both next time. That's what I will try.